As the Dallas Cowboys still have a glaring need at the safety position, a new name has appeared on the available free agents list, and it's a well-known name. The Kansas City Chiefs just released one of the best at the position, Eric Berry. The move by Kansas City is likely salary cap related. The Chiefs had just signed Tyrann Mathieu for a 3-year $42 million deal. The 5-time Pro Bowler will have to find a new home in the NFL. Chiefs released 5-time Pro Bowl safety Eric Berry. Had Berry been on KC's roster Friday, $7.25 million of his salary would have become fully guaranteed. The question in many Dallas Cowboys fans' minds right now is pretty obvious: will the Cowboys be interested? Eric Berry is one hell of a football player, but injuries have plagued his career lately. Since he suffered a torn Achilles in 2017, Berry hasn't been the same player as before. In the past 2 seasons, the 30-year-old safety has played in only 3 games. Eric Berry's tenure with the Chiefs, 88 games played, 445 tackles, 50 PBU, 14 and 5 TD score, 5 ex-Pro Bowler, 3 ex-First Team All-Pro. More importantly, a cancer survivor who returned to the field and inspired countless people along the way. Berry would be a nice fit for the Dallas Cowboys defense to pair with Xavier Woods. However, the front office has already passed on many available safeties. For Berry to come to Dallas, the price would have to be right. It's tough to imagine where Berry's value would land in such a busy safety market. Both Landon Collins and Earl Thomas have signed big-time contracts. Age and injury history could be factors that drop Berry's price to a number that the front office would be interested in. I honestly would be surprised if he got top money today. A contract with little guaranteed money could get the Cowboys involved. Chiefs cut Eric Berry. I'm told. But recent serious health issues and inactivity. Berry's great story as a cancer survivor mean lots of research is merited. Mike Fisher took to Twitter to say the Cowboys will investigate the newest safety in the market. The Cowboys have already seen Earl Thomas and others sign contracts elsewhere, and while their free agency philosophy is clear at the moment, I believe it'd be a mistake to leave the need for a safety unattended until late April. There are quite a few options out there the team should explore. Whether it's Eric Berry or another player such as Trey Boston, Andrew Sendejo or Clinton Dix, the Cowboys should sign a starting safety and leave the draft picks for other positions. 2019 free agency Eric Berry safety. The Cowboys are holding on to an important depth option from last year's team. They have reportedly resigned offensive tackle Cameron Fleming, who served as their swing tackle in 2018. The Cowboys kept a valuable part of their offensive line in Cameron Fleming, according to a source. Fleming played well in 3 starts last year, filling in at left tackle for an injured Tyrann Smith. Given Smith's recent injury history, the Cowboys, https://t.co/dop7sl9ypk Cowboys OT camp. Fleming is staying in Dallas, as a Todd Archer said. Source adds it's a 2-year deal worth up to $8.5 million. Fleming was a free agent signing last year, brought in to be the swing tackle thanks to his experience with the New England Patriots. Started 20 games, not counting some in the playoffs, for the Pats during 4 seasons there. Cam had to start 3 games for Dallas in 2018 due to injury issues with Tyrann Smith. Then language in Garofalo's tweet suggests that there are playing time incentives in the deal. Fleming got $2.5 million from the Cowboys last season, so it appears he's getting a potential raise in this new contract. Given Tyrann Smith's recent string of health concerns, this is a smart signing. Fleming is still in his physical prime and had more experience than most guys who'd be willing to accept a backup role. The Dallas Cowboys have resigned fullback Jamize Olawale to a 3-year deal. He wasn't used much last season, but could the change in offensive coordinator lead to a bigger role this versatile player? The new contract is reportedly a 3-year deal for $5.4 million, with roughly half of that guaranteed. Olawale was acquired last year in a trade with the Raiders. After previous fullback Keith Smith left in free agency, Dallas sent a 5th-round pick to Oakland in exchange for Jamise and a 6th-round selection. Source: the Cowboys and fullback Jamise Olawale have agreed to a 3-year, $5.4 million deal with $2.8 million guaranteed. Despite the offensive ability that he flashed during his Oakland years, Olawale hardly ever saw the ball with the Cowboys. He was thrown at just 4 times during the regular season, resulting in 2 catches for 13 yards. As Raider, Olawale was used as a receiving option and even played running back at times. He averaged over 230 yards of offense from 2015-2016 and scored 4 touchdowns. With this new contract, averaging $1.8 million, making Jamise one of the higher-paid fullbacks in the NFL, one must wonder if Dallas plans to get more out of him in 2019. Perhaps Kellen Moore taking over the offense from Scott Linehan is behind this surprising move. It was hard to imagine the Cowboys keeping Olawale at this price based on last year, but the new offensive coordinator might have plans for utilizing his skills more than Linehan did. The Earl Thomas free agency saga has finally come to an end as he heads to the AFC North to become the newest member of the Baltimore Ravens. Thomas remained on the shelf as many other safeties quickly signed big-time deals, including Landon Collins' record-breaking contract with the Washington Redskins. Adam Schefter from ESPN was the first to report the big news on one of the biggest free agents of the class. Former Seahawks Earl Thomas intends to sign a 4-year, $55 million deal that includes $32 million fully guaranteed at signing with the Baltimore Ravens, league source tells ESPN. Deal includes $22 million in first 9 months. For the Dallas Cowboys, the dream to get the free safety is officially over. Since last season, Cowboys Nation had been discussing the possibility of watching Thomas wear the star as the team reportedly tried to trade with the Seahawks for him. It's not a surprise to see the Cowboys out on Thomas at such a price tag, considering that had been the narrative all off-season long. Earl Thomas got what he wanted from the Ravens, guaranteed money. With big in-house extensions to come, it's comprehensible to see the Cowboys pass on that sort of deal, even though it's frustrating to see him go elsewhere. Over the first 3 years, Thomas will average $14.33 million per year. The Cowboys have been extremely quiet since the free agency negotiation period began last Monday, but there are still available free agents out there. I wouldn't be surprised to see them address the need for a safety over the following days. A cheaper, yet reliable option might be the way to go for the Cowboys. Here at Inside the Star, we'll continue to update you with the latest on the Dallas Cowboys.